on the channel like a young Kevin Dubrow, we bang our head with the Headbangers, Mosh and Thrasher WWE Elite unboxing.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mattel WWE Elite Tag Team 2-pack. This time, Mosh, Thrasher, the Headbangers. But for all your Headbanger needs, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there, and man, it feels like we've been waiting for the Headbangers for eternity. Very interesting that the Headbangers launch for WWE Mattel was as a Ringside / Mattel Creations shared exclusive. I do truly think there was enough meat on the bone. They could have thrown both these guys in one of the Target Legends wave or even a regular Elite set. Either way, I'm just happy we got the Headbangers, and it'll be interesting to see if we get more Headbangers figures. There's not a ton of different looks over the years from them. I would love to see the Flying Nuns 2-pack, but that might be too deep of a cut, I think, for the Mattel Elite line. It might offend some people, too, in this day and age. We could maybe get a Chaz, and we could get Lowdown. Wasn't that Chaz and D-Lo? Maybe we could get that figure in the future. But I don't know if there's a lot of meat on the bone. I guess they could re-release this with different looks. I'm sure they had a different look over the years. Of course, they used to wear Marilyn Manson t-shirts, which for rights issues, they can't really put that out there. However, with Marilyn Manson, everything that's going on with him right now, he'd probably sign those rights over pretty easily for Mattel to use if they really wanted to, but that costs a little extra money. Not sure that is needed, but it always drove me nuts with the Headbangers back in the day because I'm a headbanger. I love some heavy metal. But I always felt like the Headbangers weren't into my kind of metal, which was a little disappointing to teenage Kyle, saying, man, why aren't they rocking the Maiden? Why aren't they rocking the Priest and the Motorhead and some of the classic bands I like? Instead, they were really pushing like the Marilyn Mansons of the world, which never really did anything for me, didn't really understand it, still don't really understand it after all these years. But that being said, I did enjoy the Headbangers for what they were. One of those tag teams that were always around, almost like a modern-day Bushwhackers in some ways. Of course, they did have a little reign as the tag team champions. We remember that, which the Bushwhackers did not. But they were fun-loving dudes going around. Didn't always win, of course, as we do know. But almost like a modern Bushwhackers from years before, in a roundabout way. You guys know what I'm talking about. But we're also talking about doing this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Of course, Imperium was the first 2-pack part of these releases. I guess Mega Power is technically the first one. But Imperium we did unbox on the channel. Check out Patreon for that one. It'll be on traditional YouTube sometime after this, I'm sure. We also have the Dudley Boys. Those just went up for pre-order. Got to think that'll be the most popular set of the bunch so far. But here it is, the Headbangers. Absolutely stunning packaging right here. Absolutely love this. How cool would it look to get this autographed if that is your thing? Just a very, very fun 2-pack right here. Elite logo, WWE logo, Mosh and Thrash going on there. It doesn't say Headbangers anywhere on the front, which I do find interesting. Kind of got that spider web casing them out right there, looking good. There's old Mosh and Thrasher looking only like a Mosh and Thrasher could look. And they are brothers in paint. They got the face paint on. Elite collection over here. Does say Headbangers at the top, though, for those keeping track at home. And then we get the Headbangers atop of the glamour shot there. Let's see what it says about old Mosh and Thrash back here. The Attitude Era produced some of the most unforgettable tag teams in WWE history, and one of the most memorable was Mosh and Thrasher, the Headbangers. The two bald-headed skirt-wearing metalheads were known for hanging and banging both inside and outside the ring, leading to a World Tag Team Championship reign. So kudos to them, of course. Also, they were supposed to have a Jakks Classic Superstars figures back in the day. Did not come to fruition. See you later, goodbye. I believe Mosh has those in his collection. So that is pretty cool to see. We do get a background here. Be careful throwing this away because you want to keep this. This is that Attitude Era backdrop. I can just see Kevin Kelly in front of this, Jonathan Coachman in front of this. Very, very cool, especially for figure photographers. Long line of these with Ringside and Mattel exclusives over the last couple of years. Stuff that you can use in your everyday figure photography. So very cool to get that with the Headbangers right here. Off to the side, a gentle see you later. But then we get the Plastic Prison, got the Headbangers rocking the tag team title belts. And there's a lot going on in this pack right here. And of course, they're locked down. You got to lock these Headbangers down. Trust me, I've been around quite a few Headbangers in my day, and they are dangerous. So you got to lock them down. Preferably handcuffs, but these plastic twist ties will do in a pinch, I will say that. I think we got one more. Oh my gosh, they even got the title belts locked in up here as well. They don't want them going anywhere with even any gold. There we go. All right, we're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Almost. Another one down here at the feet. I think we're there. I think we are there. There's one. Come on. Feeling a little handsy. The hands don't want to get out of there. There it is. All right. And there it is. There it is. There it is. Come on. We're getting there. We're getting there. There we go. Twist ties everywhere. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's get down to business here. Mosh and Thrasher business. And I guess we'll go in alphabetical order because that's what a good headbanger does. They don't forget their teaching at school. They go in alphabetical order, and that's where we're going to start with Old Mosh right here. We do get 2 extra hands, so you get 2 gripping hands out of the package. Then you get 2 Fists of Fury. So choose your own hand adventure. Would have liked to see the jazz hands with these guys. I think that would have worked for the headbangers a little bit. They could have been dancing. They could have been maybe even skanking if they wanted to, like a young real big fish. Maybe not. Maybe not. But let's dive into Old Mosh. Oh, that's Thrasher. Getting them mixed up right off the bat. We're going to start with Mosh right here. Once again, same hands, though. They both got the same fist going there. Be interested to see if these are the exact same bodies between these two as well. But let's dive into Old Mosh here. Let's mosh about, see what is going on. And mine needs to be straightened out. It's a little goofy in the articulation. Straighten them out here. Now, we do get the tag team title belts. We get them with Mosh and Thrasher. You do get the classic old tag team title belts. Absolutely love these. The gold standard of tag team belts for me. Your mileage may vary on that one there. But now we get Old Mosh out of the package, and I'm not a huge fan of tongue-out action figures, but here we are with Mosh, and it does work for him, and it really brings us back to the old BCA days. And we'll do some comparisons of headbanger figures later in this very video here. Got a little bit of facial hair going on. Got the face paint. Got that long tongue. He'd make Gene Simmons blush with that tongue, that is for sure. Got the earrings in. Got the bald head. All day long, though, this does look like Mosh. Now, diving into the body a little bit right here, we do get that spider web tattoo on the bicep. We do get Velcro shirts on this one. However, they did wrestle in their shirts 99% of the time, so probably going to leave this on, but it is the Headbangers Classic merch shirt. When I think of the Headbangers shirts, I always think of this shirt and, of course, that Marilyn Manson shirt that was very famous for the time frame. We did get that. Now, getting down to the rest of the body here, a little bit gangly in the arm department here. We do get the white wrist tape here. 2 gripping hands, 2 fists we already talked about. We do get a soft goods skirt, which is interesting take on this one. And it looks like it is not Velcro, so this must be a brand new skirt. Could see this reused in the future with one Rowdy Roddy Piper possibly as well. But it is a... is there Velcro? No Velcro on this one. So it just slides on and off, I guess is what it does. We got kind of like boxing shorts underneath. I don't know. You guys tell me, would you rather have soft goods skirts or would you rather have plastic skirts? I go both ways. Kyle going both ways again. But I go both ways on this. I think I like the soft goods. Soft goods, when done well, really work for me. And I feel like this is okay. So this does work in my opinion. How about? We do get the blue knee pads down here underneath. Got a little red socks poking up against the black boots. Got a little leg tattoo down here as well. But looking good as far as Mosh goes. It feels like Mosh. Looks like Mosh. Now my feet are a little kind of off center. My body's a little off center. Oh my gosh, yeah, ab crunch extremely tight on this one here. We'll walk through the articulation with Thrasher. How about? He should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Make sure you get the Mattel stand. But Old Mosh looking pretty good, all things considered. First time in the line, hopefully not last time in the line for Old Mosh. But now we're going to turn our attention over to his partner here, Thrasher. Thrasher's got a little plastic band around there holding down that tag team title. Once again, same tag title we saw before, the gold standard tag team title. And now we get old, what is it, Glenn Ruth? Is that his real name? Glenn Ruth out of the package right here. One Thrasher. Looking good here. Once again, got that same face paint going on, got the facial hair, but this one, he's got all the nose piercings, all that kind of stuff connected. I do got a little scuffage on his forehead. Going to try to work that off very gently with a magic eraser. You got the same Headbangers shirt going on, so you're getting a little reuse out of that right away. 2 elbow pads here, of course, the elbow pads in gray. Forgot to mention on him and Mosh and Thrasher, they both got the necklace. You can remove it if you want to with the head, of course. So we got those going on. White wrist tape once again. It looks like the same bodies for both these guys as well. So getting the reuse, it looks like, out of these two makes sense. We've seen that with tag team figures forever, using the same body, different heads, and a few changes, trying to make them different. Got a bicep spider tattoo once again over there. Soft goods shirt, once again, Velcro, same shirt as I said, but we do get a different plaid skirt on this one. So we do get at least a different skirt here. Same underneath there, those kind of boxing shorts going on. You do get gray knee pads for him. A little higher in the socks department, and then once again, the black boots down here looking good. Now, articulation, arms all the way around, bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows. We're here for that. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side. Ab crunch, a little looser on him than it was on Mosh. Waist cut, how about? Legs do go up. Thigh cut, as I mentioned. Double jointed, pinless knees, once again. Boot cut, ankles back and forth, side to side. A little bit up and down. This is the old ankle technology. We're seeing improvements on that. Constant learning, constant improvement, as we say on this channel all the time. Got some of that going on there. But old Thrasher looking pretty good as well. It's nice to have the Headbangers back in action once again. And he also fits on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. So the Headbangers looking good. Definitely high on the want list for a lot of people, myself included. Very fun. This deep in the Mattel line to finally getting some first time in the line figures. And we're going to see a heck of a lot more of that in the future. We have heard like Jacqueline Moore signing a Legends deal. Billy Kidman, a lot of rumors going around. He's signed a Legends deal. I guess DDP, RVD have re-upped their Legends deals. Could we get Demolition, LOD, and Macho Man back? Maybe not anytime soon. There's also talk of that TNA crossover line. We'll see what happens, but there could be a new influx, pretty good, of talent coming. So Hornswoggle, he just signed a Legends deal, so could have a lot of figures getting re-released and some new takes on some of the old figures, and man, we're here for that, of course. Things looking pretty bright for Mattel going into 2025. Headbangers starting to lead that way. Be very interesting if we ever get another Headbangers set, though, but I'd be here for it. We'll see what happens. Maybe you guys can fantasy book your next Headbangers attire in the comments down below. Let me know. But there it is. That's the Headbangers. What's your guys' thoughts? Pick up, passes, long games, no games, not so sure games? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We get even more content for you, of course, over there on Patreon. Patreon, best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. You can also support the channel at PreslingTees.com. Pick up my book, The Complete Guide to the WWE Jakks Class Superstar Series, available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Also newly available on Kindle. Thanks for all the support over there. And don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Mosh and Thrasher, the Headbangers, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.